You wake up already losing. Before your eyes even open, your brain runs a silent calculation. Messages you haven't answered, work you didn't finish, people moving faster than you. Somewhere, someone your age just got promoted, launched something, bought something, became something, and you haven't even brushed your teeth yet. That feeling, I'm behind, isn't emotional. It's mechanical. It's the result of a system running in the background, a system you didn't design, but you are paying interest on it every single day. Here's the uncomfortable part. Most people don't feel behind because they lack time. They feel behind because they wake up owing cognitive debt, and debt compounds. Let's zoom out. Imagine your life like a small business. Every day has operating hours, limited inventory, limited staff, which is just your energy. But most people run their day like a company that opens its doors without a plan, without priorities, and without knowing what bills are due. So what happens? Everything feels urgent. Nothing gets finished. Mental tabs stay open. The brain hates open loops. Each unfinished task becomes a psychological liability. Not dramatic, just constant background pressure. Researchers call it the Zeigarnik effect. Unfinished tasks stick in your mind louder than finished ones. Your brain keeps pinging you like unpaid invoices. 5 open loops feel heavy. 15 feel like failure. And here's the hidden math nobody talks about. If you carry just 10 unresolved tasks in your head, and each one steals even 2% of your attention in background stress, that's 20% of your mental bandwidth gone before you start. You're not slow, you're overloaded. So you wake up, scroll, hesitate, bounce between tasks, and by evening you've been busy all day, yet nothing feels closed, which creates more open loops for tomorrow. That's the loop. Not laziness, not lack of discipline, poor daily shutdown. Now here's the part people get wrong. They think the solution is a better morning routine. Wake up at 5, ice bath, journal, hustle soundtrack. That's treating symptoms. Your morning panic is caused the night before. Because every day your brain asks one brutal question when you wake up. What exactly am I supposed to do first? If that answer is unclear, your brain defaults to the easiest available stimulus. Usually your phone. Congratulations, now the world's priorities just replaced yours. So let's talk about the system that fixes this. Not hype, just mechanics. 10 minutes at night. That's it. Call it a nightly reset. It's not self-care, it's bookkeeping. Step 1 is a brain dump. 2 minutes. Everything unfinished, worrying you, floating in your head. Work, errands, conversations. I should probably... Thoughts. Get them out. Not organized, just externalized. You're moving liabilities off the mental balance sheet and onto paper. This alone reduces cognitive load. The brain relaxes when it knows something is stored somewhere reliable. Step 2 is where most people sabotage themselves. You do not plan your whole day. You pick 3 tasks. Only 3. Not goals, not vague intentions. Concrete actions that move important things forward. Finish slide deck outline. Call bank. Study Chapter 3 problems. Why 3? Because humans wildly overestimate daily capacity. You think you can do 12 meaningful tasks. In reality, most people get about 3 to 5 deep work blocks before decision fatigue kicks in. 3 forces prioritization. It's economic scarcity. When slots are limited, you choose better. And here's the hidden mechanism. When you decide tomorrow's first action the night before, you remove morning negotiation. Decision-making is expensive. Every "what should I do" drains willpower. Pre-deciding is like setting an automatic transfer instead of manually paying bills. You wake up with instructions already issued. Step 3 is the reset. Look at the remaining list. Everything not in the 3-task plan gets one label. Not tomorrow. That sentence matters. You are not ignoring tasks. You are scheduling their irrelevance for the next 24 hours. This closes loops. The brain stops nagging about things that have a defined "not now" status. Total time? Around 10 minutes. Now here's where the stakes show up. Let's say you don't do this. You wake up with 12 possible tasks competing. You spend the first hour in low-grade stress, checking messages, reacting. Your attention fractures. By evening, you completed parts of 6 things, finished none. Your brain records the day as incomplete. Tomorrow's anxiety increases slightly. Do that 5 days a week. 50 weeks a year. That's 250 days reinforcing the identity. I never get enough done. That belief becomes the real debt. It affects risk-taking, confidence, career moves. You start playing smaller because you feel behind. Not because you are, but because your days never feel closed. Now flip it. You wake up knowing the first task. No decision friction. You complete one, then 2, maybe all 3. Even if chaos hits later, the day contains visible progress. The brain records completion, not scatter. Completion builds perceived control. Perceived control reduces stress. Reduced stress increases cognitive performance. It's a feedback loop in the other direction. Notice the irony. We think big life changes come from big plans. 5-year visions. Massive goal lists. But the real leverage point is whether tomorrow morning you hesitate for 5 minutes or move in the first 30 seconds. That tiny gap, repeated daily, becomes trajectory. This isn't productivity culture, it's mental accounting. You're closing books each night so interest doesn't accrue on unfinished thoughts. And no, this won't make life calm. Things will still go wrong. Days will explode. Deadlines will shift. But the difference is this. Chaos will interrupt a plan instead of replacing one, which raises a question most people never ask. If 10 minutes at night can change how every morning starts, why do we keep going to bed with our mental tabs still open? So tonight, close your mental tabs, choose your 3, and give tomorrow a starting point. And if this changed how you see your day, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.